What's happening, guys? Oxford King here, and welcome back to another Specimen Storehouse Shadowkeep walkthrough. This is going to be a 100% walkthrough guide. This is actually a second version of the video that's already up on my channel, but this time we're going to try not to have any edits for this walkthrough. This is new game plus 12, and my stats are as follows. Pause the screen if you choose to do so. And then my gear is as follows. I do have a build guide for this. The poison flower blooms twice. It's up on the channel. Check the videos tab. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's the first site of grace right here. It's called Storehouse First Floor. And let's go ahead and open up the map. This is where we are. First thing I like to do is come around this corner here and kill this guy. So remember, this is new game plus 12, so they're going to have a lot of health. Lots and lots of health. These guys here, I like to take them out immediately. I don't care if they're sitting there reading a book or not. I'll go ahead and take them out. Let's go ahead and get all this done here. Rune Arc. Now, I could have gone that way, but this time we're going to go this way. Let's go ahead and mosey on down. I will keep this in the video. All right, so we have two options. We can go this way or this way. Let's go ahead and go forward. There should be an enemy here off to the left in that room. He's right here. I don't have this place completely memorized as it's been a while since I've been in this zone. Okay. Out of stamina. And I don't think there's an illusory wall in this room. Let me check though. Yeah, there's not. So this was a dead end in here. We're gonna mosey on back this way. Now remember we were over here, right? Now we're gonna go this way. Okay. I remember this right here, yep. Watch out for that explosion. We'll do a dive kick. Like that. Take him out. Look at that, 8950 damage for that mob. Okay, Ash of War, Wall of Sparks, location. Nothing else here, so we're going to go out this right here and keep going in the same direction we were headed before. Now, here we go. We have a choice between left and right. Right, there's nothing. Let's go ahead and go this way. Okay. Do a few hits and back off and see what he does. Okay. Go ahead and do a dive kick. Take out that enemy there. I'm going to go and apply Bestial Vitality to keep the HP up. There's an illusory wall right here. And because I've already done this walkthrough, this I believe is a cookbook. I don't remember which one. So you'll pick up that enemy or that item there. And there's no other illusory walls in this room. So I'll go ahead and check for the sake of this video. Let's go ahead and head back out in this direction. And then we're going to do an about face. But now we're going to go down these stairs and face all of these enemies here. Be careful of the traps. 2 hits, back off. Typically what I do with these guys. Okay. Save the FP. I got hit from that, no problem. Tell you what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a swap from the Shard of Alexander, and we'll apply the Blessed Dew Talisman just to kind of keep the HP rolling in. No other items back here. We have one right here, the Entered Meat. No illusory walls or anything back here. Let's keep moving forward. Go ahead and use an arc or rune arc real quick. Normally I wouldn't take out these little guys, but go ahead and do it. Apply some poison. Probably do a dive kick from this direction. Here we go. Got him. 2 pots. Got one of them. Okay. The enemy behind me is going to be a little tricky, but we'll take care of it. Let's go and spin our camera around. That guy right there can be a little bit of a pain. So what we're going to do is we will go ahead and set up. And I actually could do a bow. I did bring a bow and arrow. I typically don't use this weapon in any of my playthroughs, but I figured why not? Let's just go ahead and keep it simple. Stay at a distance here. I did do bleed and poison arrows. Looks like the poison is already procced. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me run in for the kill. Gotta love the lock-on system, right, guys? Okay, he still ended up tagging me. That's okay. So here we are. This item here is the Iris of Grace. Let's walk it back here, see if there's any items. Nope. Illusory wall, and no. Okay. Got those little guys. Scanning the room, making sure I'm not missing anything from this direction. Looks pretty good. There was an item right here, or on one of these mattresses, but because I picked it up in the prior playthrough, it's not here. So if you're watching this, if there's an item here, just pick it up. But I don't remember what it was. Let's go ahead and grab some blue. Top off on the Bestial Vitality as well. And let's keep moving. There's a trap right here of a dude on the right. Okay. Double swing. Back off, back off. Okay, I'll do a dive kick. There we go. We have 2 options. They both lead to the same direction. There's this staircase here and one down there. We'll just keep it simple and come over here. Walk over here and get this little pot here as well. And tiger uppercut. Yep. I realize I don't have to be doing this, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and knock out these guys. This is the stuff that I edited out of my last video. And everyone was like, you know, there's too many edits. I'm like, yeah, well, there's a lot of fighting, a lot of dying, so that was the reason for it. But I wanted to go ahead and accommodate everyone's, you know, needs and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do another playthrough or a walkthrough with no edits. Okay. Now, here we have this one. And let me go ahead and sit down. I'll open up my map and I'll show you where we are on the map. Okay. This is the West Rampart side of Grace. So we're over here now. West Rampart. All right. I will go ahead and open this door and I'll show you what's on this bridge, but it's not a part of the Storehouse walkthrough. But this is what it is. This door does not open. It's just there for looks. But that right there goes all the way over there, which we will not do in this video. Instead of me teleporting back, I'm actually... you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. You know what? No. Let's go ahead and keep walking. We'll go ahead and walk back instead of teleporting back. I feel like I lose people when I start teleporting around. So, and if I do have to later in the video, I will make note of it. So we were already in this room. We cleared this out. Nothing to the left. So let's keep walking. I'll go ahead and pass this enemy here. And that is this little area here. So now we are ready to move on. Yep, there's that guy there. Okay, let's go ahead and head back down. So, you know, if you were playing the game casually, you know, you can very easily just teleport back to the very first Grace, but because I want to keep this walkthrough and the flow easy to watch, we'll just kind of keep this unedited the best I can. So we're back in this room now. Okay. Okay. I'm already dreading fighting the Red Knights because those guys have a lot of health. Okay, so here we are. We're back in this area at the very start. So just to kind of give you a perspective, this is where we are, right here. I'd say what I'll do is I'll go ahead and rest here. When and if I die, I'll start right here. I'll open up the map. This is where we are. Storehouse, first floor. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the right. Kill this guy here. There's an item right here. I actually died here before I hit record, actually in my last recording, because what happened was I jumped up here and my character got stuck and I died. So the books killed me. So that's fun. Okay, so here we are in this room. Boltdrake Talisman +3 is in this location. Looking around the room, don't see any other items, okay? There's a lever right here on the floor on the left. Let's go ahead and open this to open up that bookcase here. And let's go ahead and wait for this to lower. And here we are. There's an item right here. Ember of Messmer. Okay, before I go up those steps, we're going to keep going this way, all right? See how many enemies come out? Let's go ahead and apply Bestial Vitality. There's a guy right here. They blend into the environments, like the color of their outfits and stuff. Okay, so this took us into a circle. You notice that? Now we're back here. Okay, it brought us right back to this grace. So, to keep things easier, I'm going to go right back and retrace my steps, and we'll just go back this way, the way we came. And now we're here. Okay. These guys are very annoying. I like to kill them all, even if they're reading books. I don't care, because they can turn around and cast their nasty spells at you. There may be an item right here. I can't remember. So now we're back here. Okay. Now, let's take this next section a little slow. Instead of me going left, I'm going to go straight forward. Watch out for that guy right there. And let's see. Wait for the spells to be cast. Okay. Got an item right here. We have a fire coil ×1. Let's go ahead and knock out these enemies here. Before I go in that room, actually, I just reminded myself the NPC from earlier is standing right there. So my apologies. There is the NPC in the corner. I just got the two rooms confused. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this item here. Hefty Beast Bone. Here's the NPC I was talking about. You can see how the room looks almost identical. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Righteous tarnished. It's been some time. There was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind, so here I am, quite unable to move on.
Okay, let's keep going.
After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight. After failing him in every regard and losing sight of my vow, I'd do anything to make amends in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. What the implication?
Okay, that's the end of his dialogue. Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Now, we will be up there soon. You'll be running across there. We'll be there in a little bit. So let's go ahead and walk back out here. Take a little look-see of where we once were. Okay. I'm going to walk over here and kind of take a peek down and see what we got. Okay, so now we left that room. Now we're going to go this way. Now, I already know this. There's a red knight enemy around the corner. And they hit like trucks in New Game Plus 12. I don't know what it's like in the other difficulties, but in the New Game Plus, I've played New Game Plus 10, 11, and 12 so far. They hit really, really hard. Watch out for this guy here. Okay. Let's go and get this guy real quick. Nothing back there. Okay, let's keep it. We were facing this way, so I'm going to keep it as easy as I can. So now we have an option of going straight or here, but it actually goes into a full circle around that bookcase, okay? And there's that enemy right there. So I'm going to do my best to sneak around. And hopefully we can take this guy out rather quickly. No promises. Yep. There's that. This is what I edited out of my video, by the way, in case you're wondering. all that stuff. Let's keep going. Drop the smithing stone 7 times 2. Now let's go ahead and grab this item here. Smithing stone 8 times 5. Lots of good materials. So that was this little nook over here. Okay. So if you remember, we came in from this direction. Now we're going to come over here to these stairs. If you look down over here, nothing over there. Now we're going to walk up just a little bit. This place can be a little tricky. There's an enemy right around that little corner, right where I'm looking. That's very tough. A lot tougher than what we just fought. So I want to be very, very careful of this next part. I may even have to use ranged, which I really don't like using. Okay. He's right there. Let's go ahead and grab this item here. We have a black firefly times 4. So let's go ahead and buff up. I'm really hoping I don't die because I don't want to edit this out. But let's go ahead and see if we can't get some poison on him. How far does that flame go? Okay. Look how fast that travels. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna get hit from that animation probably. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna go in for the kill in just a second. Wait for that proc, that bleed proc. Nice one. Okay, a few more arrows. Look at that. Non-stop. Got it. Okay. Let's wait for that flame. Dive kick. He backed off. Dive kick, hopefully. I'll get hit, probably. Got it. Okay. Very nerve-wracking, these enemies, but they're cool. Let's go ahead and pick up this item right here. Beast Horn times 4. Okay, before we go up those stairs, let's stay on this floor here to keep it simple. So I'm going to step over here and kind of show you from this vantage point where we're at, okay? This is where we are. Now, let's go ahead and continue this way. Pan our camera over to kind of give you a good look-see of what's happening. We have an enemy right here to the left. And then we have one right over here. Okay. We'll drop there, Ember of Messmer. There's nothing else in this little nook. So what I'm going to do is we're going to hop down right here. Now, Here's the thing with this next area. There's an enemy on this ledge. You remember this right here? Just to kind of give you another look at all this scenery. This is where we are. There's an enemy to the left that can be a little pain. So, because I'm aware of this, we're going to do this. This is why I brought my bow and arrow for this walkthrough, because I don't want any of that stuff being a disruptor to what we're trying to do here. That guy will cast magic, as will this guy, but I got him in time. Okay, we have an item right here. Smithing stone 5 times 3. Kind of give you we're going to grab that item in just a second. Okay, so a little look down there. And that's it for this little section. So we're going to walk back over here. I'm going to go ahead and take a blue. And now we're back right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop up here. Okay. Get a good little look around here. Jump over here. Now, if I remember correctly, you can get that item right now by making this jump. I didn't do this in my original playthrough. I actually hopped down from another section that kind of took me back. But it was my first playthrough. I didn't know where I was going. So here we are with this item here. This is a Revered Spirit Ash. And there's our grace that we started this section with. Okay. Now, because we hopped down here, we have to kind of go right back up to where we came from, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop down this little bookshelf. I'm going to hop down here. And let's keep it simple. Let's go up these steps. I don't want to reset the site of grace and reset these enemies. We're going to walk over here. Remember that room there with the NPC? Walk over here, take a right, and now we're going to go up these steps. And now we're right back on that wooden plank area, or the balcony rather. Okay? So if you remember this, we're right back to where we were. Now, the staircase that we saw earlier, we're going to walk up right here. Okay? You have 2 options. The one I'm walking up now or the one over there. They both lead to the same area. And I don't remember... I know there's a dead end right there in that room. And there's an enemy right there. So what we'll do is we're going to take out this enemy in here first. There's several, but one with a red cape who's got his back to us. There's an enemy here. And there's an enemy here. Now, I don't know if I kill this enemy to the right, if it'll alarm the red coat person. And it did. Okay. I thought it would. Oh. Dive kick. Got him. Okay, let's go ahead and do a Bestial Vitality. And let's go ahead and grab this item here. We have Beast Horn ×1. No other items or illusory walls in this little area, so we're going to run right back out. So here we are. Now, what I'll do is I am going to go ahead and get prepped up for the enemy right there. Go ahead and apply some poison. Go ahead and crawl our way over here. Oh. These guys have a lot of health. Okay. Got him. I'll go ahead and take the flask real quick. Okay, let's go ahead. Before I walk up there, Let's keep it simple and stay on this floor. Get the one with the glowing eyes first. Let's get this guy here. We have this person here. Another enemy right here. Let's go ahead and grab this item. Blessed Bone Shard ×1. Pan our camera around, take a good little look-see of what exactly we're looking at. And now we're back to where we were with this enemy here. Let's go ahead and step up here to see what's happening. Fun fact, when we lower that statue, you'll be able to pick up that item right here, which I will show later in this video. So, let's go ahead and keep going this way. Little ambush coming up. Here's an item. Floral Calling Finger Remedy ×1. I actually dodged, but I was in animation lock, so I couldn't register the input. Okay, that is a shield over there. You can hop across here or over there, your choice. Let's go ahead and grab this shield. It's a Dueling Shield. Here's the other way, back up. So we're right back on track, okay? And we'll go up there in just a second. But in the meantime, we're gonna mosey on over here. Be careful right here with the ambush. There's another guy right here. Let's go ahead and kill these enemies in here. Keep it simple. Okay, that was a lump of flesh ×2. This is a dead end in this room with a red knight. But we're gonna go ahead and take him out real quick. I say real quick, but it may take longer than that. I'm actually running low on blue, so I need to be very mindful of that. He's right there. I don't have to take him out. I can actually just like get past this guy. That's where the ladder is. If you look up, that's the ladder. I'll get a better shot in a second. Let's go ahead and pick up this item. It's Beast Horn ×4, but there's your ladder right there. And we will get to that ladder later in this video. I am going to skip that red knight and just keep the walkthrough going. So we're back in this room. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to hop up the famous Miyazaki feat. Walk over here. We were just over there. And there's that ladder. Give you perspective. Let's go ahead and walk over here. And run off and hop over here. And here we are with our next site of grace. There's a good shot of the area. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these two items. This is a Storehouse cross message. This is a Scaduview fragment along with the touch the cross right here. I abandoned here my arm dextral. And let's go ahead and grab this. I will go ahead and reset my flasks. And I do have a lot of runes, but I don't think I can level up yet. Nope, need 1,000,000. Storehouse 4th floor, Site of Grace. Go and open up the map. And here we are, Storehouse 4th floor, Site of Grace. All right, let's keep moving. If you're wondering why I haven't grabbed these, because I already did in my other playthrough, so they've all been grabbed. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and walk out here and take a right. There's an item right here. And it's a Stormhawk Feather ×3. I don't remember that bat being there in my last playthrough, but okay. I don't remember that. So if you're in your walkthrough and you're playing along with me and that bat showed up, let me know. Okay. This enemy here can be somewhat of a pain. So we're going to do a little bit of ranged here. I don't know if that's going to block it. Yeah, it looks like it will. Get some poison on it for at least. I'm going to hit from that. actually dodged, but it didn't register, so I'm actually getting impatient, so I'm just going to go ahead and move forward. Look at all that damage it does to me. It's gotten me, baiting me on those stairs. Look at all that damage. Now you know why I just used ranged. And now you know why I edited out all these fights in my other video. This is what I edited out. Crazy how much damage I'm not doing and they're doing. All I'm thinking about is editing. No editing, no editing. Look at all that damage it's doing to me. I just went through a whole stack of heals. I missed. Oh, I feel a first edit coming. Yep, I think I'm dead. Can't get in. Come on, look at the kill. Got him. And I have no health left. So what we're gonna do is I am going to check out this area here. Let's run back and rest up because I just literally went through 12 flasks. And we're going to come back and just run past that enemy. Okay, let's go ahead and head back. I have a feeling that keeping him in here is probably going to give me a nightmare. There's going to be bats right here. Yes, this is what I was afraid of. Yeah. Let's go and head over here. Gotta love that camera. Does it ever happen to you guys? When you hit the R3 and your camera completely spins around, going like crazy. Okay, be careful of these bats up here. You see them? Red Flesh Mushroom times 6. And then we have Ember of Messmer times 3. Okay, now, before I go in that room, I'm going to run you back just a little bit to kind of give you a perspective of where we just came from, which is right here, okay? So, I don't want to go down there just yet. Instead, we're going to keep going this way. And we're going to take a left into here first, okay? Go ahead and get that enemy there. Fire coil times 2. Now let's go ahead and walk back. There's the door we came in right there. Scan the environment here. We have a few enemies in here. You never know what they're going to do. Go ahead and take them out. Okay, we have this item here, which is going to be a Smithing Stone 6 times 2. Let's go ahead and head back out this way. Okay, I'm going to pause right here. We're going to do an about face. And we're going to go back outside to the stairs that were over here. Remember this? Let's go ahead and walk down here. Grab these 3 guys here to chillin'. We have an item back here, which is the Shadow Realm Rune Tier 5 ×1. Let's go ahead and walk through here and see what we have in this room. We have an item right here to the left. Holy Proof Pickled Liver. For some reason, when I see that name, I always say Holly Proof. Here we have this item here. Secret Rite Scroll. Get a good shot of the storeroom there. And if we walk over here, there's no other items, so let's get back on track. Let's walk out this area here, go back up the steps. And we will go back into this doorway right here. And let's continue the walkthrough. So here we were just a moment ago. There's this guy. Super fun. Hopefully we don't have any issues here. Do a dive kick. And back off. Poison. Okay. Oh, nice surprise. I love how these weapons that I'm using doesn't do any poise break, but the backhand blades do. Fun fact. Nice. Let's see if my dive kick reaches, and it doesn't reach. Of course. Got him. Let's go into Bestial Vitality. I don't normally play this safe, but because I'm in a walkthrough and I'm recording, I really don't want to do any editing, so I'm playing very, 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 very safe. I don't normally do this. Just a heads up. Smithing Stone 7 × 3. Let's go ahead and keep going this way. We have an enemy right here. A few more around the corner as well. Watch the guy to the right. He usually casts magic, but I got him in time. Let's go and turn around and make sure we didn't miss anything. We're good to go. And let's walk up these steps here. Now, what's coming up ahead? There's an enemy behind me and a Site of Grace. Silver Pickled Foulfoot ×1. The Site of Grace is going to be up above here. We're not there quite yet. Before I go into this room, let's go ahead and kill these guys. There is a red right here who just saw me. For some reason, I hit L1 and nothing happened because I was two-handing my weapon. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I was hoping he would have died. And there we go. That's our first edit. Okay, so here we are back to where I died. Let me go ahead and pick up these runes. So yes, I will edit out the run back and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and pick these up and let's get back to where we were. Now, let me go ahead and walk back down here to remind us all where we came from. So this was right here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and walk back up these steps. And then we have this room. And if you remember all these guys here. So what we're going to do, there's a guy to the left right here. Let's go ahead and get him. There's this guy. Now there's an enemy right here. There's two. There's one right there reading a book, and there's him. So let's go ahead and do our best here. I think if you attack him, it wakes up this other one. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Saw that coming. I was like, yep, my weapon's gonna hit that, and it totally did. Okay, good. He fell off. So now we have this one here, the Spirit Calculus. Okay. Now let's go ahead and walk in this room here. Check our parameters. There's a guy right here. Now you could walk over there right now if you wanted to do so. I would advise against that because you'll end up just kind of backtracking. So we're going to skip doing that and we're going to come over this way. There was a time where I did walk over there and I did all that stuff, but it was my first playthrough or walkthrough. So let's not do that. Let's keep coming over here, okay? Just gonna pick up this item here. Ember of Messmer ×5. We have one enemy right here. And we have this item. Shadow Realm Rune Tier 5 ×1. Here is our lever. The ever so popular lever right here. Which is going to raise all of this stuff over here. And there's no way to lower this once you've done it. It's done. I could never find a way to lower this back down. If you are watching this and you know how to lower these back down, drop a comment. Because I have searched everywhere and I can't find it. So there's that. It raised and rotated. Now, I'm going to keep moving forward rather than making this jump. We're going to keep going this way. Okay, so you remember this room area? Remember all this? We just completed this. Let's go ahead and go up here. We have two choices. We can either go up this way or we can go up this way. Go ahead and grab this item right here. Sliver of Meat ×2, and then we have another Site of Grace along with an online cooperative statue. Let's go ahead and grab this Lost Grace. I don't want to sit down yet, but this is where we are on the map. This is the Storehouse 7th floor with the Red Mane Freya right here. Let's go ahead and speak with her.
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. A curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Okay. I'm almost at 1,000,000 runes. Getting close to leveling. So here we are. Walking across here. There's no items just yet, but if you look right over here, you'll see that there's an item right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop up here, just be really careful, and jump up, because you can fall. And there's our Revered Spirit Ash right there, okay? You can jump down if you choose to do so. I'll keep it safe and just hop right back over here. And now, we're going to go back downstairs into that area we were just talking about. So let's go ahead and run over there real quick. Okay, remember this? Here we are. Jump across. You can hop up here and run around if you want to. I'll do it for the sake of this video. As you can see, there's nothing here. So we'll keep going. Hop back up here. Okay. Another jump here. We're going to run over there. And I'll walk over here just to show that there's no other items around here. I'll even run up here just to show you what's happening. Nothing there. Okay. Now, we're going to walk over here. Here we go.
By my lord.
Running jump. And now we're right here. Okay. Here we go. Look off to the left, nothing there. Off to the right, nothing there. Statue here. Keep that in mind. And here we are outside. Let's go ahead and take out this guy here. And there's nothing over here, but I want to go ahead and look over here just in case. And let's go ahead and walk over here. A few enemies are walking down these steps. Let's go ahead and take them out. We have an enemy right here to our left, which may give me problems because I have 4 flasks. But we'll have to wait and see. Before I engage in that enemy, let's go this way. We have an enemy right here to our left. Enemy right here to our right. And then let's go ahead and pick up this item, which is the Ember of Messmer times 3. Nothing over there, and nothing over here. That's Freya speaking on the floor beneath us, in case you're wondering who that is. Alright. I may die here, and I may have to do an edit, but let's go ahead and see. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping I don't have to do an edit. Let's see. This person can be tricky. They usually do a thrust move right out of the gate. Okay. Got greedy. I shouldn't have backed off. I backed off. I should have stayed aggressive. I'm gonna do a dive kick. Almost. Got it. She should drop her helmet. Yep. And also the Ash of War Flame Spear. Cool. Bestial Vitality. Let's go ahead and open up these double doors. I think I can go ahead and level up now. I think this is a Scaduview fragment, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and take these stairs. Those of you who have played this game multiple times know exactly who this is. right behind that door. That is going to be your Messmer the Impaler boss fight, which I will not open and trigger the cutscene. We'll just leave that door closed. And let's go ahead and open up our map here. This is the Dark Chamber entrance, Site of Grace, and here we are on the map. As you can tell, Dark Chamber entrance. Go ahead and pan out, and this is where we are. Again, that's the boss fight for Messmer. And let me go ahead and level up real quick. We have 1 point we can spend. Kind of probably do strength or dexterity. It's 1 and 1, 1 and 1, so we'll keep it 63, 63, and we'll keep moving. Okay. Let's go ahead and walk back down these steps. Now, if you notice, that enemy is no longer there. So it's a one and done for each playthrough. And coming back in here, there's really nothing else in here. This is it. So the big mystery is how do we get right over there? Let's find out. And I will keep this in the video. I'm not going to edit any of this out. I feel like my last video, I cut out a lot of the stuff that was showing how to get to this next section. But now that I'm providing commentary and no editing, let's do this together. So we're back in this room here. Okay. And this is where we are. So what do we do from here, right? Big question is, how do we get to that big ladder and all the way up there, right? That's our next stop. How do we get there? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to teleport over to this area that I have not gone to in this playthrough. I haven't been over here yet, but it's the Moorth Ruins. We're going to go over here. Okay. So let's go ahead and teleport to the closest one that I have is right here. And let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, here we are at Scaduview. Here we are on the map. And what I'll do is go ahead and mount up. And we're going to head north and then northeast, pretty much. So open up our map here. Let me see if I can fall down here. I think I can. It looks like I can. I'm going to try to avoid those enemies. There is a Site of Grace right here. If you have already been to this part of the game, you should have access to this Site of Grace right here. But I didn't have that in this playthrough just yet for this recording, which is this one right here. And where are we on the map? We are here. Moorth Ruins, Site of Grace. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab this item here and speak to the guy who doesn't speak back to us. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to ride over here to the Moorth Ruins area. And there is a hole that we're going to fall down. Not the big one. There's a smaller one. Okay. Go ahead and grab this item. You see this right here? This is it. So go ahead and fall down here. There was an item back there. I don't think it's anything, but I'll go ahead and grab it. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here. Then we have this. Grab this item if you choose to do so. Golden Arc Incantation. And basically just keep falling down. You can look for items if you want to. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of that right now, but I know you guys are waiting for me to get to the meat and potatoes. But I want to get, I want to keep this in the video. So what's coming up next is Bonny Village. Okay, go ahead and climb up this ladder here, and you're going to see a title go across your screen letting you know where you are. As soon as you climb up out of this well, it'll say Bonny Village or something like that. There may be a site of grace here, I'm not sure. But we're going to mosey on and keep going in the direction that we need to go to for this walkthrough, okay? Yeah, there's one right here. So because it's in front of us, we'll go ahead and grab it. And this is where we are on the map. We're right here at Bonny Village, okay? We're going to be making our way to the east. So I'm going to skip all these enemies. There's some loot here if you guys have not been here yet and you choose to hang out. I would recommend that you do so. Check it out. Kill the enemies, grab the loot, have fun. But we're going to keep moving. Hop across this here. Keep going east. Look at the top of your screen. Just keep heading east. Diablo fashion. Go across this big bridge. Here we are on the map in case you want to take a look-see of this. Okay. Keep going. We're going to go over another bridge. There's items here as well. If you guys want to stop and pick those up and explore a little bit, I recommend that you do so. I will go ahead and grab that side of grace. I'll go ahead and grab this. That way it's a landmark for us all. Okay. Go ahead and grab that. And let's see where we are on the map. This one's called Bridge Leading to the Village. Okay, let's go ahead and mount up. We're almost there. Get this question a lot in my other video, my original walkthrough video. Like, where or how did you get to this next side of grace? This is it. This is the path to that side of grace. That bird always scares the crap out of me, and it scared me again right there. Gets me every time. We are not going to kill this guy. His ankles are covered up anyways. I may actually, hope I don't die here with the fire chasing me. We'll go behind that tree. Okay. So, can I pull up my map? Yes. Keep on going. Just keep on. This is a good landmark. That tower right there, that's a good landmark to know you're on the right path. Just keep following the road, pass up the wolves, and you'll get a good shot of Shadowkeep. That is Shadowkeep right there in front of us. We're going to go ahead and stop right here and grab the ever so famous Site of Grace that everybody's like, how did you get there? That's how. What's it called? Church District Highroad. Open up the map, and this is where we are. Church District Highroad. And we're going to go right up through here. Okay? Let's keep going. This is the part that I edited out of my original video because it's a very long stretch, long run over here. But we'll go ahead and keep everything in the video. Like I said, I'm trying to do as little edits as possible. The deaths, the runbacks of the dying, we'll keep that out. Try and do my best to keep everything in here so you guys have like a 100% follow through of this. I will tell you this though, if you are listening to this and you enjoy this style, will you please let me know in the comments, and if you want more of these walkthroughs of the caves in Elden Ring DLC, I'll be more than happy to do the same thing for the caves. Just let me know. Here we go. Let's go ahead and pop a squat here, see where we're at. Church District Entrance. Let's open up our map and see where we are. Right there, Church District Entrance. Now, for the sake of this video, I could do this whole area, but because you guys are more curious about the storehouse, I will not do the whole area. But I will show you how to lower the water. So we will do that. I just won't go exploring down there all the way because it's not really a part of the storehouse walkthrough. Make sense? Cooperative thing right there. First thing I do when I get here is I go straight forward and I run across and I jump on the rooftops. Go ahead and grab this item here. Crab eggs ×2. Look around. Nothing going on. Then beast bones times 4, and I'll run around over here. Look for any items. Here we go. Strip of white flesh times 2, and we're right back to where we started. Okay, let's go and do an about face and go back here. This next section I tend to run through because there's enemies that explode, and you can fight them if you choose to do so, but I'm just going to run past them. So I'll just run and jump over here. Be careful, you can fall and die right there. And here they are. They'll spawn. You can kill them if you want to. Up to you. Fireproof pickled liver times 1. Hop up here. Now be careful right here. You do have to make this jump because one time I kept running and I fell and I died. So just be careful. Now there's an enemy coming up right here that I really would rather not deal with. Is that guy right there. So I am going to do my best to avoid this enemy. Go ahead and grab this item here. Ember of Messmer times 3. Take it back to see if he noticed me, he or she. We have an item right here to the right. Slumbering Egg times 1. And now we're going to make our jump right here. And we're going to run upwards, okay? You can pan back and look back if you choose to do so. I've tried and looked back and didn't see anything else. But there's a good shot of where we came from. Now here we have this hole in the roof. I actually run past it because I feel like the other direction, the other vantage point is easier to fall down. For the sake of this video, I'm going to walk around here and show you guys that there's nothing down here. So there you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and come back over here. And here you are. And fall down here. And if you turn around, you'll see that you can go there. And there's also an item over there. So what I do is I walk down here. You actually have to jump up because this little rock keeps you from walking up. So you have to kind of jump up like that. Come over here and grab this item. It's a Stormhawk Feather times 3. Let's go ahead and walk back. And then here you simply just go ahead and fall down. We have an item to our left. Lightning Proof Pickled Liver times 1. Now here is a door here. And if you did not grab this, you need the prayer room key and you have to kill an NPC invader twice. Just look it up online. It's all over the internet. But you have to kill that NPC 2 times in 2 different locations. In the second spot, he'll drop the prayer room key. Look it up and then you'll be able to open this door. And the invader is this person here.
To us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all. And I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light. Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light.
Okay. So you can choose to do Iris of Grace or Iris of Occultation. Now the Occultation one, you can get 2 of these in the game, and 1 you'll give to another NPC for the awesome, I think it's called the Black Katana, I don't know the name of it, it's a Black Katana blade. It's really cool. It's like a magic katana blade. And I would give the Occultation to her for that weapon, but you do get 2 Iris of Occultation in the playthrough. Because we have the Iris of Grace right now, that's what I will choose for this walkthrough. I'll go ahead and do that.
Queen Marika, dearest mother, I shall silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
Okay, so he fades off, and we get the Fire Knight Queelign. There you go. That's that section there. Hopefully you guys got that key and were able to enter that door. Let's go ahead and keep moving along. There's an enemy coming up here soon. That will be troublesome. Another one of those Fire Knights. Let's go ahead and prepare and get ready. Hopefully we don't have to do any editing. Okay, so they're poisoned. Let's go ahead and wait for them to chill out. I'd like to do a dive kick if I can. That's not a dive kick. Let's see. Got him. Okay. Let me grab this item. I'm going to step back a little bit. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Again, I'm not going to do this whole level, this whole area. So I'm going to take us back here. I want us to get a good look of where we are. Let me go in here and grab this item in here. Rune of an Unsung Hero ×1. And let's go through this door here. Okay. Now stop right here and turn left. This is where we will be lowering the water. Okay. Check for any hanging bats. It's been a while since I've been down here. It's been probably over a week now. Be careful here. You can fall and die right there, so just be careful. See, there's a bat right there. See that? Okay, let's go ahead and grab this item here. It's a hefty beast bone ×3. Climb up the ladder. And this is where we lower the water. There will be a cutscene here. And let's go ahead and watch the cutscene. Here we go. Okay, so there you go. You guys have that whole area to explore. So what we're going to do, rather than me teleporting back, we're going to keep the playthrough going, or the walkthrough rather. So we can keep the flow, you know what I mean? Go ahead and walk over here. Okay, now we're going to walk back the path that we just came from. Okay. Let's keep going this way. We have this guy. Super fun, right? I don't normally do a physic right here, but I just want to kind of get this thing over with if I can. Okay. Dive kick. Got him. Now, let me go back here to reset this because we're almost at our destination. So remember this hall? We were walking down. Kill that enemy. And now we're going to stop here and take a left. right here. And now we have a really long ride up to the top that I would normally edit out because it is a long ride, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going. Keep the recording going. This next section is going to be tricky. I'll have to use my ranged weapon quite a bit, hopefully to prevent editing. There's one enemy in particular that I feel like is going to give me a hard time. He's tucked away in a corner and cast a lot of ranged spells, so we'll have to see how it goes. Specimen Storehouse, we're back here, the very, very top. There's an enemy to our right. An item right here, which is a Summer Smithing Stone Tier 9 ×1. And if you recall, that is where we were. Okay. Now, eventually we are going to walk back over there to grab that item I was talking about earlier. We'll do that in a little bit. I probably should have done that in the previous part of the walkthrough, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab this Site of Grace. And I will go ahead and reset my flasks and all that fun stuff and show you where we are. Storehouse Back Section is the name of this Site of Grace, which is right here. Storehouse Back Section, that's where we are. Okay. Online cooperative statue right there. And there is our famous ladder. Everyone's always talking about this ladder. There it is. We're not going to walk up that ladder just yet. I do want to grab that item over there that I didn't get earlier. It's right there, and I know exactly where to get it at. And we'll do that here in just a second, okay? In the meantime, we have these enemies to take care of. So what I'm going to do is I really don't feel like fighting any of them. So what I'm going to do is just run through and grab these items. There's one here, and that's a shield that the Red Knight is staring at. It's a shield. So we're going to run through here, grab the item, and get out of here. Carian thrusting shield. Okay. So we made it through. Let me go ahead and reset. And just to make sure that everything is squeaky clean, we'll take a look and make sure that we didn't miss any items over there. Looks pretty good. Okay, so now our next objective is to get that item right there. And what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to open up my map and we are going to go to the storehouse first floor. We're going to teleport there, and I'll go ahead and leave this in the video. I won't edit out that loading screen. We'll keep it going. And here we are. And we're going to go right up there. So the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to just walk over this way. You can go left or right, but I'm going to avoid that enemy right there. Your choice. You can go whichever direction you want. We're going to go through here. Kill this guy. Walk up these steps here. Okay. Keep walking over here. Take a right. We're going to walk up these steps. And we're going to walk up these steps. Try to avoid those red knights if you can. I'm going to go ahead and crouch right here because there's a red knight right there. He'll probably end up seeing me, but we're going to try our best. Yeah, he saw me. So I'm just going to run and grab the item. And that is the Pearldrake Talisman +3. Okay, let's go ahead and run back. I really don't want to engage with that enemy, so we're going to run back this way. Run back, run back. And where I want to get to is back to the Site of Grace right here. And that's what we'll do. We'll just reset the mob. So that was that item that I wanted to grab right there. And yes, we could have done that earlier in the walkthrough, but that's okay. Now, open up your map And let's go back to the storehouse back section. Let's go ahead and get back over there where that ladder is. And here we are. And go ahead and walk forward. And now we're going to walk up or climb up this ladder. And here we go. This right here is that bookcase that we're climbing through. Remember the bookcase from earlier in the walkthrough? That is this bookcase right here. There's a red knight walking around in a circle. That's this right here. Okay. Now, when we get up here, there'll be a red knight that has their back to us, facing an archway that you can knock down. You can fight them however, whatever you want to do. I did come somewhat prepared with the rejection, and it didn't work. And there you go. I came prepared. In my normal playthrough, I didn't have that spell. I'm like, I'm going to come prepared this time. Go ahead and kill these enemies here. Just to kind of get a little look-see of where we are in this crazy level design. Here's where we are. Let's go ahead and kill these mobs. Walk up these steps here. There's a few enemies. There's our buddy right there, our good pal. I'm going to take off the Blessed Dew Talisman, and I'm going to re-equip the Shard of Alexander. Go ahead and come back here and grab this item. Fire coil times 3. And let's go this way. Kill these mobs. Go ahead and kill this guy first before I pick up these items. Ghost Glovewort times, or I'm sorry, tier 3 times 1. Go ahead and walk back here, make sure I'm not missing anything. We'll leave him alone. I think he's fine doing what he's doing. Come out here, look to the left, there's nothing. Look over here, and we have a spell, incantation called Fire Serpent. And let's go ahead and hop out here. Okay. Look to the left, look to the right. What do we have? Nothing to the left. And let's go this way. Go ahead and grab this item here, which is a Shadow Sunflower times 6. Walk up here. Then we have this item here, which is a Blessed Bone Shard times 1. And then we have our next Site of Grace. Look for any enemies, any items. We do have a lift there. We'll take that in just a second. And we also have an online cooperative deal here that I grabbed in a prior playthrough. Let's go ahead and grab this. I'm going to reset all my stuff. And this Site of Grace is called the Storehouse Loft. I'll open up the map here and show you where we are. Storehouse Loft. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. Now, the real fun begins. This place can be very, very tricky, which is why I brought my bow. Here we go. You're going to ride this up. Quite a few items up here. Spin the camera around, kind of show you where we are. And let's go ahead and get to work. So, what I'm going to do, and I didn't do this in my normal playthrough, but I'll do it now, just to take care of these bats. Okay, so this is where I died. Let me go ahead and pick these back up. Okay. We won't be doing any dive kicking up here, so I will go ahead and re-equip this one here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. We do have a bat right there. You guys should not have this much health on these bats and stuff in your playthrough if you're not playing a really high level new game plus or whatever. They have a lot of health. Okay. Kind of looking around here. Gonna go forward, walk over here. Okay, there is that bat right there. I would like to take that bat out now, if I can. If not, we'll just keep going. There's a ladder right here. We won't go up that ladder just yet. There's a bat right there. Got it. Go ahead and grab this item here. Then beast bones times 7. We'll walk down here just to show you that there's nothing over here. Okay. And let's go ahead and get over here to this ladder. Before I do that, though, I'm probably going to go ahead and take out this bat right there. Should have a blood proc. There it is. Okay, got that one. Now, let's go ahead and go up this ladder. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we walked up that ladder. What I'll do is I'll go this way, take a left, and then take a right. And we'll grab this item right here. Smithing stone, tier 7 times 4. You'll see there's nothing else around here. So we'll just kind of keep going in that same direction. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, if this looks familiar to you, this is where the lift was with the Site of Grace. We came from right there. That's where we started at. Okay? So, now we could have gone that way and walked over there. There's an enemy right down there that's going to be somewhat of a pain. He's right there, and he loves to cast magic. So, that'll be tricky. What I'll probably try to do is not bother fighting him, or I'll sit back at a ranged. We'll have to wait and see. But it is pretty tricky. First, we're going to roll down here, or just simply walk off and grab this item right here. That's Wrath from Afar Incantation. Okay? Now, we're going to run and jump over here. And it brings us back to that ladder that we climbed up earlier. Actually, this is not the one we climbed up earlier. This may be a different one. Let me get up here and find out. I may be incorrect about that. Right. Okay, so this is where we are. Yeah, so this is where he's standing and waiting to kill us. The ladder I was talking about was this ladder right there. I thought that was the one we already climbed up, but that's not the one we did. It was a new ladder. So, looking back at everything, we're good to go. And I really don't want to bother with this guy. First, we'll poison him. Yeah, this is a mistake. Yeah, that's tricky. And because I don't have any magic or anything, I wasn't equipped with that. I had to go the extremely hard route. But we did it and we're here. Okay, let's stay up here real quick. Let's go ahead and take one of these. Now, there's no reason for me to aggro that, so I'll leave that bat alone. And what we're going to do is we can climb down that ladder right there. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go over here and ride this down. You can roll off there, but that was an area we've already visited. And then we have this here. And I don't really see any items here unless I already grabbed it. There's one right there. I need an escape plan. Actually, I think I may have to kill this guy. Because I need to play around with that. Those lifts. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Yep. Look how fast that went. Oh, I won barely. Holy smokes, man. That was close. Rune of Unsung Hero. You know what? I never use these. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. So there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we actually need to... We have to ride that one back up for an item. That specific one. So we're going to ride this one back up. Go ahead and trigger the button here. And we are going to wait for this one to come up. And it'll simply walk off. And now we have this one here, which is the Fire Knight Hilde. Let's go ahead and walk off here. And now we're headed right there where that bat is. Awesome. Don't you just love Souls games? Got him. Yep. Got it. Okay. Go ahead and drink a blue. Now we're going to slide down this ladder right here. Okay, here we go. Summer Smithing Stone 8 times 1. Go ahead and walk down here to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, nothing there. I see a bat off to the left, but I don't think... Yeah, I think we are headed there, actually. Slide down or fall down, your choice. Because I'm low on... I don't have any flasks at all. We'll play it safe and just slide down. And there is a bat right there. Go ahead and look around, make sure we don't have any items that we're missing. Okay. Go ahead and look down and make sure we're not missing anything. Looking across the level design. I know how everybody loves this zone so much. Okay, let's go ahead and walk out here. And let's see what we got. Here we are. Look off to the right, make sure there's no items or anything. And let's go ahead and ride this lift here. We're going down. There's a door coming up that I had some folks asking me, how do you open it? And I never did open it because I don't think you can open it. I think it's a door that's just not meant to be opened. I did actually look it up myself and I'm like, did I miss a door? And I read online that this door was never meant to be opened, which is this door right here. And on the other side of that, it's the same thing. It's a door with no lever, no nothing. So this is a sealed door. In case some of you are watching this, I tried looking up online. I'm like, how do you open that door? And everyone was saying, nope, it doesn't open. It's just there. Okay. Let's go ahead and write this lift down here. Here we are at the commander fight. Gaius, I believe his name is. Let's go ahead and grab this Site of Grace and check out the name of the Site of Grace for those that don't know. Let's go ahead and pop a squat here and reset our flasks and everything. Shadowkeep Back Gate is the name of this. Open up the map and here you are. This is a boss fight out here. Have fun with that if you have not played the DLC yet. This guy can be challenging. So that is a boss fight. Okay. You have your cooperative sign right here. And then you have this room here, which is a secret. For those that don't know. Some of you already know. And this is what you do. First, we'll grab this item here, which is Scaduview Fragment. Now, some of you may not have this by the time you get here. Look it up online of where to find it. I found it through just naturally playing the game, and I just stumbled across it in one of my walkthroughs on my other YouTube channel. I have a second YouTube channel. Smaller one. This is where I do reactions and live streams. So, what do? There is a gesture called Oh Mother. You're going to do that gesture right in front of this statue and watch what happens. I'll even do a Zelda for you. There you go. This here is a secret area to a beautiful zone. I'll open up the map to show you where we are. You see all this map area with the pink, purple, and yellow, orange dots? Those are flowers. And when you come out here, this is what it looks like. And when you run down further, I don't know if it's going to give us the name across the screen or not. It may, yeah. The Scaduview. Beautiful zone. Highly recommend that you explore this whole area. The Site of Grace is called Hinterland. Open it up and here we are. That is going to complete the Storehouse walkthrough. I hope it helped, guys. Thanks for watching.